It's me. Um, on the emotional roller coaster, right? I was looking at my videos like, girl, what was you on, girl? But y'all know I be on one. I'm your nosy neighbor lady. It's your nosy neighbor lady show. Y'all know it's 8 to 10 people who live inside of me. We all trying to figure it out, right? But really, we're talking about health this month, and as it pertains to Black women. And since we really kind of do mental health and healing and stuff over here anyway, it's just kind of like I want to make a video about for your mental health or your future mental health or the way you see yourself, your identity, the things you think you can do, the things you think you can't do. I wanted to do Black women for your health mentally. Um, you all really need to live out your dream now, or figure out what your dream is, or see what your goal is for you the next 5 or 10 years of your life. We know over here, if you don't make a plan, you plan to fail. And like I said, I'm not perfect. My life ain't totally together. I'm still broken, poor, and trying to figure it out with y'all, alongside of y'all. I never claim to know everything, but I do know that if you never strive for something in your life or try to get better in your life, you never will. If you don't believe you can do something or achieve something, you'll never get there. And the only thing you're going to live with is a life of regrets and sadness and woe is me and a victim mentality. In a world where we see Black women being bashed for this and trash for that and bashed for this, I really want you all to stop focusing on those things. Yes, these things are happening. Yes, it's not great. But don't live in that trauma and that discord of getting in the habit of just bashing yourself as a Black woman, or don't get in the habit of, oh, I wish stuff could have been better. Oh, Black men don't love us. How am I ever find a future mate? Or, oh, I still want to work with Black girls in the future. I'm not going to do it because Black girls are hopeless. I don't want y'all to get so sucked up in this media that you forget to live your own life, because there are Black women who are doing all kind of good stuff right now and who are making tremendous strides in the world. And for your mental health or your emotional health and stability, it's very important that you know that you can overcome your circumstances. It's not too late. If you're in your 20s or your 30s, even your 40s, what if you live to be 70 years old? You know what I'm saying? You don't want to live a life where you have all these regrets and never accomplished anything. We know that often Black women, we kind of get tied up in drama and baby mama drama and all this other stuff. And we know as a society, we love the internet. We're always on our phones. We're always thinking about what we're going to do. But my mission for your health, like, you're going to want to back at your life and remember when you did this. You're going to want to look back at your life and remember, you're going to want a sense of purpose. You're going to want a sense of purpose. You're going to want a sense of accomplishment. And often, we're seeing online where, this soft life narrative, which is good for Black women if they want to live a soft life, but you still need money to live a soft life. How will you get that money? Even when we see the other narrative where, oh, your degree doesn't mean anything. Oh, being smart is shunned and shamed in Blackistan. It's very important that you figure out how to live your life on your terms, because if you keep living for people and keep giving yourself away, because we see that too, Black women do this for people, that for people, this for people, that for people, to only die and never lived your life to the fullest. If you want to travel, if you want to write a book, if you want to go back to school, if you want to try to get a new career field, if you want to become a foodie and blog all the restaurants you go to, nobody is stopping you from doing that. And don't get wrapped up in what people think you should do or how you should live your life, because with us focusing so much on Black women, I do see the unraveling of Black women. And I see the unraveling of black women online, and I also see how my life could unravel in a blink of an eye. Just being a single mother and trying to keep up with the Joneses and trying to get this and maintain that, and not being in my career field anymore, and trying to find myself again as a parent of teenagers, and trying to live a life that I can't afford, you know, and just going from job to job and trying to be accepted or trying to make a way out of no way or keep doing things status quo that's not working anymore for me. I've lived a life where I always lived how I wanted to live, but I always was big and helping and doing for people. And now, I don't regret working with kids, but there is a sense of regret for all the times I poured into my family, all the times I poured into the black church, all the times I gave without any reciprocation. So that's why for your mental health and your psychological health, when you look back over your life, you're going to want to know that you tried. You might jump to fly and fall. What Lisa Nichols said, I think she say, you might fall, but something's gonna catch you. Something soft will catch you, and the next time you'll know how to do it better. We all are not perfect, and when we first do stuff, it's never right and it's never perfect, and it barely makes sense. But that second time you do it, it make perfect sense because now you know what to do and what not to do. Please don't get in that Blackistan rut of the not believing in yourself. We already know black women struggle with low confidence and low self-esteem, but you have to fight through that and believe that you can do something, because through achievements, I believe, is a key to gaining self-esteem. Doing things, making stuff happen, making stuff a way out of no way, always getting stuff done, completing a class online. They have so many degree programs online where you can lay down in your bed and do it on your phone, actually. And people just really want people with degrees, and we can act like black women can we do have a lot of black women entrepreneurs. Yes, we do. But there's no doubt in my mind a lot of those women are educated and went to school. If you're not selling sex or whole thoughtism, yes, some people do, or are great, innovative, creative women who have a knack for making lotion or making candles or building some type of brand where they can make money. Even me, I'm on here trying to build a brand, but of course reality is coming on me that maybe I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe it's not for me, but I know that I'm trying and I tried it, so, you have to find your link or your key component that is you, your thing that's a thing that's gonna make you some money and make you prosper and make you happy. I find that, in the black stand community, we hear you don't need money so much. You don't need money so much. You don't need money to make you happy. Even when black women say about love, I don't need no money. I just want love. Baby, you gonna have to realize you need money. Y'all keep saying that. Y'all keep listening to people who say that, but this is a true lie. This is a true lie. If you can't afford to live nowhere, afford to feed yourself, afford to make that car payment, insurance, rent, baby, it don't matter how much love you got. It don't matter how much charisma you got. But if you got charisma where you going around scamming people, that's a come up, but it's a scam. And them scammers getting money. So it's just like, if you're not selling pussy or you're not doing something illegal, you need money, girl. So the best thing to do is to find out what's for you. Find out what you want to do with your life. Because if you can find something that you want to do that you don't mind doing, it will serve you for the rest of your life if it'll pay you. So just for your mental health, whether people say it's stupid or not, whether people understand or not. And for one, people in Blackistan don't understand shit any motherfucking way, and they don't want nobody to grow and be better any fucking way. So why are you even listening to people like that? It's number one, and two. Because they didn't build you, they didn't make you, they didn't birth you. And a lot of times, Sometimes your family won't understand. Sometimes your family don't support you. I come on here every day. My family don't support me and all this stuff. They don't give me no accolades, no praise. My children don't understand that I'm trying to see if I can get some money so I can help them live a better life. But, it's not for people to understand when stuff is for you. It's not for people to co-sign it. It's for you to make it happen. And then as black women, we already know we do everything on our own. We already know that we are our own support systems. So you need to be big enough and brave enough to support yourself, because if you look back on a life of regret, baby, and like I said, I can regret it, but I still feel like I did great things in my little Blackistan life, I guess, or, as a black woman who tried to be somebody or tried to make it, I know that having a life where I did help people, where I can list my accomplishments, I am proud. So it's just like, that's why I know it's a fight in me where I can't stop, where I need y'all and y'all need me. And my job is to let you know that everything is all right if you just strive for better and work for better, because eventually things will get better. How, when, I don't know. But if you live in sadness and tragedy and just all this anger, that's not going to serve you either. That victimhood was me. And black women are true victims. Don't get me wrong. This is not that conversation. Another conversation for another day. But you have to take control of your life. And you have to make something happen. And you have to believe that you have what it takes in you to make it happen. And in a world where it's like black women are like, I'm not strong, I'm not this, I'm not that. If we live there, and no doubt, it's very valid. That argument is very valid. Even now, doing this and doing that, now I feel like I'm collapsing from taking care of people all my life. And now I need to nurture and pour back into myself. And I don't know what that looks like, but I will see, because I'm making a plan. So it's just like, don't sell yourself short. Don't count yourself out. Because, like they say, your fallback is your comeback or something. What your fall setback ain't nothing but a temporary comeback or something like that. Something like that. I don't know, y'all, but I want y'all to know that if you dream it, if you want it, you got to go get it. And any means necessary. You know what I'm saying? And when you feel like not going, you got to go. When you don't want to do it, you got to do it. Or you don't want it. And you're just going to live a life of regret of things you wanted and never got it. I did things. I got things. I don't live the best life. But I did accomplish the small things that I wanted to do in my life. I just didn't think after I accomplished it, what would that look like? You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be a teacher. I was a substitute teacher. Like I said, I don't know if I think I told y'all one time, but I actually saw a teacher check in her class one day, substitute. And I said, damn, I can make more money or the same amount as this, and I'm not even a real teacher. What am I doing this for? That was part of the collapse too. I want to take my kids to Disneyland. I didn't take them to Disneyland. We went through Universal Studio on a plane. That was the goals for my life. I had not thought past that. And we know in Blackistan, people don't plan. They say we can't see past our nose. We don't think about the future. We don't plan for the future. We are victims of Blackistan too. We have those traits too. I didn't think about coming up on 35, coming up on 30, 40. I didn't think about that. Nobody talked about those things. Nobody talked about 401s. Nobody talked about retirements. But now I'm forced to think about that type of stuff. So you all want a goal. You want a mission in your life. You know what I'm saying? Even when I was going to school, I wanted a bachelor. I just got an associate. But once I got in my field of experience and didn't need the bachelor's, that was another thing too, kind of why I was like, I don't even need it. I'm in my field now. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, whatever you do, whatever you want, you got to go get it. And it's going to take work. Because that's what scares me about this soft luxury life and looking at people's picture. Not like, oh, you shouldn't want it. You should definitely want it. If you got that money, girl, get it. Treat yourself. Eat the best shit. Go to the best places. Live your life. But then for women who just everyday women looking at this and wondering how do these women get it, is working hard with working at jobs, working at school, or working on your business. If you think you're an entrepreneur and you're going to do that route, do that route. But you got to work. You're going to have to work. Or you got to fuck. It's just period. We still a woman in today's society. You know what I'm saying? You got to pick her out. But to think something just going to land in your lap and just going to happen like that, and I'm not saying, oh, you got to fuck, like, oh my God, that. But no, these are real. We talk real over here. Because for some reason, people just leave so much sex out of equations when the world is sex driven. A lot of women who are in places and position of powers, when they say, oh, she slept her way to the top. Well, I'd rather, if I knew better, I would have slept my way to the top. But I just didn't know. Shit, I definitely would have. I just didn't know. Shit. Oh, shit. I had morals and values. See, they fucking me now. But, I'm your nosy neighbor lady. Just want to put a bug in your ear and let y'all know. Sorry, y'all know these out. I'm here. But I'm just a bug in your ear to let you know that you got the juice, you got the sauce, you got everything you need when you were born and birthed, baby. If you were perfectly made in his image, if you believe in Christ, or perfectly made to be in such a time as this if you're just a person who don't believe in Christ. But whatever you're believing in, believe that you're here with a purpose and a mission, and go find it and go do it and go get it. Stop watching other people live their lives, because you're going to live a life of regret if you don't get out there and live your life, girl. But I love you and I'm rooting for you. And it's a group of black women over here, which we agree to disagree, and everything ain't perfect, and we all trying to figure this out in this new world. Being a black woman or a black girl in this new world, we're all trying to figure it out, and where we want to be in 5 years, where we want to be in 10 years. We're thinking about that over here. And we know it's critical to look at your past, to look at yourself, to look at the people around you in order to get somewhere and be somewhere. But we can't focus on the negative, and we can't focus on the sad part. So I hope this was a good video for health. We're doing health for health, and we'll put this in our health playlist. And I just wish you good health and good wealth, lots of wealth, because we all need some money, girl. But anyway, I want you to stay lovely. I want you to stay sweet. I want you to stay never fucking humble. I'm so tired of people telling black women to humble themselves. If you achieve greatness and you doing great things, be proud. Pat yourself on the back. Like, take yourself out, girl. Celebrate yourself. Celebrate your journey. Stop letting people tell you to humble yourself. That's another trick from y'all man that we'll talk about another day. But I'm here, and I love you. Just don't like you, because y'all don't like me. I could look at my likes. Girl, please. But anyway, I'm rooting for you, and I do love you, and I wish the best for you, and I'm hoping the best for you, and I'm looking forward to your best life. And I'll see you.